Hello students, hope you are doing well. Now I am going to brush up your mind for Human Resource Management subject. Our University of Mumbai examination are going to start from 5th April and we are having our Human Resource Management theory subject on 11th April. Please do remember this day, 11th April 2023. Now, our human resource management subject is of 100 marks. Now, how to read smartly? Along with hard work, do smart work. Right? Now, student, we have short of time and we don't have the days in between. So, what to do? Now, don't worry, student. I will help you out as how to start with studies. Now, before starting any subject, please go through paper pattern properly. This will give you a hint as how to start reading. Now, we will analyze the paper pattern of human resource management. Let's see. Question number 1, it is split into two parts, A and B. Question number 1A talks about multiple choice question. From 12, you have to attempt any 10 for 10 marks, means 1 marks each. Now, 12 means we have 4 modules together, student. Module means chapters. So, we have 4 chapters to read under human resource management. So, from each chapter, we are expecting 3 multiple choice question. So, 4 into 3 will give you 12 MCQs. From each chapter, we are expecting 3 MCQs. Now, same way, true or false, you have to attempt any 10 out of 12. Again, with the same pattern, we are expecting 3 true or false from each module. We are having 4 modules all together under human resource management. So, are expecting 3 true or false from each module. Now, question number 2 to question number 5. These are descriptive type question and it is going to come from each module. Question number 2 specifically focusing on module 1. Now, expecting to write 2 out of 3 for 15 marks. So, each marks carry 7.5 marks. Question number 3. Answer any 2 out of 3 focusing on your module number 2. Again 15 marks. Each question carry 7.5 marks. Question number 4. Answer any 2 out of 3 focusing module 3. Again 7.5 mark for 2 question, 15 marks. Question number 5. Again descriptive type, any 2 out of 3 focusing module 4. Each question carries 7.5 marks. So, we have to attempt any 2. It makes 15 marks. Now, question number 6. Short note will come from all 4 modules. Now, we are having an option. We have to write in 4 out of 6. This will come from all 4 modules for 20 marks, means 1 mark. 1 question carry 5 marks. Now, let's begin what to study under each module, student. These are my suggestions to you. Now, no need to read all 3 sections under each chapter. If you do any 2 section under each section, you can easily attempt descriptive type question from 2 to 5. Descriptive type questions are from question number 2 to question number 5. We have descriptive type question specific to chapters, right? So, we have 3 sections. If you can observe, 2 green and 1 red indicating 3 sections. What to read, I have colored it with the green, right? And what not to read, I have colored it with red color. So, this will give you a clear idea. These 2 we have to read, that is human resource management we have to read and human resource planning we have to read. Recruitment we can leave for descriptive type question. But student, I will not suggest you to leave altogether. I'll tell you what to read out of it, because we have to, student, we are expecting short note from recruitment also. So, I'll tell you afterwards, right? Let's move to the second module. Now, second module is all about human resource development. Now, what to read? Now, as per my suggestion, student, read about 2 green colored sections. So, here the short notes are also covered and descriptive type 2 we can easily attempt out of 3. right? Now, career planning, what about this? Can we leave this all together? No, student. I will suggest you what to read as a short note from it. We will see it ahead. Now, let's move human relation, leadership and motivation. Now, from this third module, we have to read the below two sections, that is employees morale, employee grievance. These two are easy to remember, less to study. Red color, too many concepts. Now, I will not suggest you to leave all together. I'll tell you what to read. Let's see it ahead. Module number 4, trend in human resource management. Now, about to, we are going to study it thoroughly for descriptive type question, right? Now, red color. Now, if any short note comes from here, then what to do? Don't worry, student. I'll tell you. I'll give you the question bank also, right? Now, we are done with module number 4. Now, let's move towards the important questions. I have covered all possible questions from green colored and all possible short note from red colored section. Now, I have went to reverse manner. First selected the slide of module 4. Important questions from module 4. Student, quickly take down the questions. These are questions from green colored section and possible short note from red colored section, that is workforce diversity, employees downsizing, sexual harassment at workplace. So these are possible short note. We are expecting these things to come in examination as a short note. Now let's see what are the important questions from module 3. These are possible questions, green colored questions, and the short note from red colored section. Red color section we are not studying for the descriptive type, but the short note, possible short note we have covered, right? That is transactional leadership, transformational leadership, Rome expectancy model theory, pink theory. That's it for short note. Let's move towards module 2. These are important questions from module 2 and possible short note from the red colored section, which is what is mentoring, what is counseling. Let's see more questions from module 1. See student, these are the possible questions from module 1 and possible short note expecting from red colored section. Now student, if the question is asked in such a manner, importance or significance. Say for example, if the question is asked in such manner, explain the importance of human resource management. Now these are some common points which you can write anywhere under importance questions. Like if it is asked in such a manner, write down the importance or write down the significance. These are the general point which you can write. And what about the other 4 points? The other 4 points has to be subjective, means related to question, right? So these are the common points where you can write anywhere if the question is asked in such a manner. Write down importance. So these are general questions, right? Motivation, morale of employees, competitive advantages, corporate image, organizational objectives. So these are the common points that you can write if the question is importance or significance, right? Tips to remember. Now student, every time you ask ma'am what is the difference between the question what is and define, student, there is a vast difference. First of all, do study your question properly. That will give you the clear idea as how to start with the answer. If the question is asked in such a manner, define HRM and explain the features of HRM, then how you will start? We will start with the definition. Student, it's a definition, not definition. You have to write an author name who has proposed the definition and the definition what he has proposed. You have to write it the way it is written in your book. You cannot be like writing your own definition. If you are writing by your own, becomes the meaning, right? The definition has to be very specific and thoroughly as how it is written in your book. Start with the author name and the explanation, that is the definition. So that is a define. And what is HRM? Now under what is HRM question, this is an option in your hand. You can start with the definition or with the meaning, because the question is general. What is the general question. So here they are not expecting the define. So here you can start with meaning or you can start with definition. Next, and they have asked the features. Then in the body of the answer will come the features. And the second tip to remember is, don't leave a single question. Yes, student, in your examination, and this is applicable to all subject in your TYBCOM level, don't leave a single question. If you are not remembering it thoroughly, please write down something relevant about the question. You are not expected like to write up to the mark, up to the standard, but whatever you know about the question, please do write down. Please don't leave a single question in pretext of not knowing it. Please write down some or other thing, relevant thing, because if you are not writing, if you are not attempting the question, it will reduce the scope of passing for you. So don't do this way. Third thing to remember is proper presentation of your answer. Now your answer are divided into 3 elements. First one, introduction. Second one, body of the answer. And third one is conclusion. Under the introduction comes the definition or the meaning. Always your answer starts with the meaning or definition. If it is defined, you have to start with definition. If it is with the what question, then it is an option in your hand. You can start with definition or with the meaning. Now what consists in the body? Under the body, first of all, start with the diagrammatic presentation. Present the diagram. Draw the diagram. It beautifies your answer. So draw the diagram and then points, explanation, points, explanation, points, explanation. Now students do ask, madam, how many lines are expected to write for the points explanation? Now student, it is expected to write 3 or 4 lines for one particular point. Okay? 3 lines or 4 lines for one particular point. And maximum points you have to write for 8 marks is 10 points, and minimum 8 points are expected to write. Once again, I am repeating this. Students are expected to write maximum 10 points for 8 marks and minimum 8 points for 8 marks with diagrammatic presentation as a part of body. Right? So introduction done, body done. Now what comes under conclusion? Now whatever you have written under body, once again write down under the conclusion. It is concluded that feature of HRM include universal application, multidisciplinary approach, and it's a continuous process. So this concludes your answer. So whatever you have written as the body, write down horizontally with the help of comma, 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 comma. That makes your conclusion. Thank you, student. If you need any kind of detailed explanation of any topic, please do let me know. I will help you out with my new videos on specific suggested topics by you. Thank you, student. Study well, pass the examination. Not only pass, achieve good marks. Thank you.